What, then, is what is limited saying? It is multiplied from the shallow scene with its polygon, the name for the res, the salutation ascribed, the terrific blood of equilibrium, portrayed in fictitious themes that build from something more or less beyond itself. Still hollow for what it represents, rather than for what it is when first encountered, crucially, and then on the fullness of the res, the name of the res, that comes omnipotence beside itself. In other words, it is what it is and is not about such a thing, while trying to be, trying to stage the immaculate indifference one may have towards the opinion, a phenomenon not commissioned too often. However, the meaning as it is undeniably waylaid by the provocation of speech to fit the swerving of the shrouds of our meticulousness, which never seems to qualify the meaning, like penning a different ghoul, a studious and meticulous dour doctor, who surgically removes our strong disfigurements of phrase from fickle content, which ellipses would reprove. The circle drains, the marrow is sucked out, and yet a hope proclaims while on the route from enemies, starts to garner the elusive tang, chomping on the primeval brain, sinking the molars of meaning into the primal core, which though it lingers is unchanging, while the meaning alters more, because the center stays the same. And so, and so, and so. This. Criminal pragmatism proffers wedges that fake filling what they are with what they should be, and so this nice moon is a roiling star that stands upon the brink of the nice moon it inhabits. A mirror of an actuality without purity or place. It is a grand deposit of our human place in something else, a garbage that proclaims what is to be once was, and so shall be again, but only because in that same illuminated present it declined to be, for the sake that our reality was more than something seeming in the brain, a frowning conciliatory frame that does not beat the earth, that is, until the earth grows hot, diminishing weariness with a final alienated wrench, thrown like a figment into the machinery, lost degrees of cogitation, bending at the knees, so that the child can view the face behind the skeleton more clearly, and so then fathom our intrepid race, which, like the choral agony of thunder, booms a nice quality from sourceless anger. As the seeming sun cheats the night of its prolongation. A cheat that is as well a helpful hint to find out the between, existing in the door jamb, prolix fate that is like newspapers blown by the wind, which is eternity, an eternity that blows upon the newspapers of senseless queens, in which they beshade it with black, that blank that takes the queen and makes a prince from silly faculties of sense. The sense, the moon that is a queen, the nice moon has changed since then because the source has changed, because the will to life is yet without expression in the vague, yet palpable routine. The sense existed since the dawn of dinosaurs, shivering in the brine and slowly entombed, like remorse, deep within the ground of sense that soon becomes reality. And yet the real is real, only since the sense cannot make something into it that it never was already. It must so change to reenact the silliness of specters, and judge the just and unjust just to fake a claim that track negations wheel on the brain with deeper carnage. Could this understatement of this nice moon portray an operatic ocular predicament of what is seen that seems a filthy strangeness, a stumbling paraphrase of the between, a ways to go before the senses made the now, and the now forgotten because it is too frequent, too insistent on hanging around this reality, making it conditional. Yet it is too nice to be the moon, which indeed is nice and shines hard like a spoon in the sun that flies with all the suns towards menacing Andromeda. The now is nice indeed, but not too much so that the evil modus of reality is maintained in senselessness, which in itself dangles before reason like a carrot attached to a string, attached to a stick, attached to the oblong head of an abnormal horse. And it is also like the simple rock of metaphysica, weighing in the spasm of demeanors, expressed mysteriously, obliquely, and lighted by the simple moon that still retains the sense of its true now, which feebly clings to a stop and becomes the future. From the miracles of travesty, these delicate rays, these focus on the pollen of the flowers, are fine Finnegan that prey on this the simple waxing, the immediate substitution, the polemic against a nothingness in the seeming cloud, and sense, since time will not bring this together, and my patience has run out.